Time now for your forewarned weather with Thomas Keyboy.
Good Monday morning. Utah time is currently 6:12. We'll open up with this live view from Bryce Canyon, looking absolutely lovely this morning. And in about 5 days around Bryce Canyon, it is going to be really busy with people because on Saturday we have the annual solar eclipse. It won't be a 100% eclipse, but down around Bryce Canyon, you'll be able to see roughly 90% getting that beautiful ring of fire. So we're going to see some really cool views, and I think the weekend will bring some great weather. But we do have some ups and downs before we get to that point as we go throughout this week. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. In the meantime, here's the live view from Sundance, the backside of Timpanogos. This is from the top of Bear Claw Summit. Absolutely stunning out there this morning. Twinkling stars above, calm conditions down below, and our temperatures this morning pretty agreeable. Most of us beginning in the 40s and 50s, while St. George, one of the milder spots, currently checking in with a temperature of 61. But because we still have more than an hour to go before we get to sunrise, don't be surprised if in St. George you see your temperature eventually drop into the upper 50s. It's going to be a great day to take your dog for a walk. And this is your Salt Lake City dog walking forecast. Maybe you're not going to go for a walk and maybe you just play ball. Snoopy is ready to go, and Heather will be playing ball with Snoopy today. By 11 o'clock, we'll see that temperature already in the upper 60s, then upper 70s throughout most of the afternoon along the Wasatch Front before those temperatures gradually begin to fall. Once we get past sundown, daytime highs today across the state are going to be about 5 to 10 degrees above our seasonal averages. And for most, that's going to mean 70s and 80s. If you enjoy this warmth, make sure that you get outside and enjoy today as we'll check in with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. We'll go ahead and zoom things in here for a better perspective, and you'll see your daytime high today and your overnight low tonight. Even Park City this afternoon gets to 70 degrees, while Tooele will see a daytime high in the mid-70s by getting to 76. In central Utah, daytime highs mainly in the 70s here, but Green River and Castledale will sneak into the low 80s at 82 at both locations. Then down in southern Utah, we'll see daytime highs mainly in the 70s and 80s here as we get to 75 in Escalante, 87 in Lake Powell. St. George today likely leads the way, coming in at 88 degrees, while in San Juan County and both Monticello and Blanding, daytime highs will be in the low to mid 70s. Here's a look at the bigger picture of what's happening on the water vapor. There's a small piece of energy that's moving through today. So in the mountains, mainly south of I-70, a few stray showers can't be completely ruled out. But by tomorrow into Wednesday, our next big weather makers coming in from the Pacific, and that's going to lead to a pretty good chance of wet weather by the middle of the week across the northern two-thirds of the state, along with some significantly cooler temperatures. Let's go ahead and begin the Futurecast. Time things out for you. Begin this at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And you'll see through the afternoon into the evening, a few stray showers can't be ruled out in the high terrain, mainly in southern Utah. Also, a few spots in northeast Nevada will have at least a chance of picking up some wet weather, but we stay mostly dry throughout the northern half of the Beehive State. Then as we make our way into Tuesday, we get a little bit more cloud coverage as our daytime highs ease down a little bit. Then between Tuesday night and Wednesday, our next system moves in. Tuesday night, we'll see a pretty decent chance of wet weather in the northernmost portion of the state. Then from Tuesday night through Wednesday, we'll be looking at a decent chance of wet weather across the northern two-thirds of the state, and with those winds switching out of the northwest, much cooler air will be arriving. So we'll be talking about some pretty big changes by the second half of this week. And here's a look at the high temperature trend in Salt Lake City. The average high for today is 69, but we'll get to around 80 degrees today, so even a little bit above 10 degrees above average, then easing down a little bit Tuesday, then daytime highs cool down by a big way. Going into Wednesday and Thursday, likely dialing back to the 50s along the Wasatch Front before we dry things out and warm things back up by this weekend. But potentially even below 8,000 feet, we could be talking about some snowfall accumulations. And for the upper Wasatch and for the high Uintas, snowfall accumulations over a few inches definitely look like it's possible. Definitely looks like it's a possibility, and we'll continue to fine-tune that forecast as we just get that a little bit closer. For St. George, we'll be in the upper 80s today, mid 80s tomorrow, and then daytime highs dialing back through the 70s for the second half of the work week. But by this upcoming weekend, we'll see those daytime highs back in the upper 70s, close to 80 degrees for that annual solar eclipse on Saturday. Then along the Wasatch Front, near 80 today, mid 70s tomorrow. Then on Wednesday and Thursday, isolated to scattered showers, daytime highs in the 50s, overnight lows dialing back to the low 40s. But then going into this weekend, partly cloudy skies with highs close to seasonal averages in the upper 60s, close to 70.